Hey, everybody. So, I'm doing something a little bit different tonight. I wanted to kind of chart my journey, um, being single, dating, all of the things in between, still being a mom. Of course, that's not going to change. And just kind of like take you guys on this journey with me. So, today is, let's say, Tuesday, the 28th of November. And I've put on the channel before, I've been single the last 6 years. And one thing about me is I'm very transparent with my journey. And that looks like sometimes there are gaps in between me coming and sharing real life, living real life. So let me do a quick recap for you guys. I think the last couple of videos I was in this new place. So let's go back the last 6 months. The kids and I relocated in a new place. I am in so much peace, so happy. The kids are doing good, thriving. They're in sports, band, everything you can think of is falling into place. I'm working out here, meeting new people. There's so much to do for people my age in their 30s to go out, mingle, network, just kind of find your niche in life. And so that's what I've been doing. Other than working, I've been doing the things to find myself again. And it is an everyday journey. Like it'll never end. But what I can say, you guys can see the smile on my face. Um, what I can say is it's been very interesting. There's something different about the dating pool out here. And I was not dating in the state that I was in before, but where I am now, men are more gentlemanlike, more open about what they want and pursuing you. And so today I was just sitting there, getting work done at the gym. And I was thinking, I'm like, you know what? I'm helping women heal through trauma, but why not go through this very real journey with you guys, my YouTube family, and let you guys know what that looks like. So I'm trying not to ramble. I probably going forward will make notes for the day, but today is still very present because the kids just went to bed. They're still on their 8:30 bedtime. And I just think about the order of events. I was working and I was approached by somebody that asked me out today. They complimented me, wanted to go out. I thanked them for it. I feel like today I wasn't really in a mental state to want to entertain anything. And it's not like it was just like a random stranger. It was somebody that, you see in passing all the time. So I'm pretty sure I'll run into him again. So to whoever you are, if you see this, nothing personal, just I was in my zone today. And then I got off of work, spent some time with my babies. Then I went to the gym. And at the gym, again, in my zone, I feel like I've been in my zone a lot lately. I was in my zone working out, doing my cardio and all the things to keep myself together because it feels good to me to work on myself. And um, as I was getting ready to leave, I was approached by somebody else that said there was just like this glow, this aura about me, and wanted to engage in a conversation. I it's funny how we say we want to date and what we're looking for. Um, he definitely wasn't a bad looking gentleman. He was very respectful, quick with the conversation. He could kind of tell that I was ready to get home, shower, just kind of unwind from my day. And so I just thanked him for his time. He said, hopefully he'll see me again. And I was like, yeah, I appreciate that. And I left. Um, and then as I was home, getting the kids ready for bed and praying with them. As I was standing in the shower, I was thinking about and reflecting on what it took to get to this point. So there's so many times where are we get in our own way. Like we'll ask God, spirit, universe, whatever you believe in for our desires, and then we're working hard to manifest those into our reality. And they'll show up in different ways. And I know that our spirits will align with those that are right for us. Because I made some amazing friendships just by being in my element, like loving on myself. And one lesson I learned is that I've went on a couple of dates since I've been out here. I should say a few, because a couple is two for you guys that are technical. I went on a few dates, met a few pretty cool people. And what I realized, and this is a very critical thing, so full transparency, going from being single and in your own space for so long and knowing exactly what you want when you go back into this realm of dating, you can accidentally emotionally attach yourself to anything that resembles what you've created in your mind that you want to have. So that could look like the person being consistent, the person showing up, the person planning dates, the person can be an amazing communicator, looking how you want, all of the things. And as a woman, I feel like sometimes we get in this place, especially with the way that our world is now, we get in this place of being overly attached and having expectations from the first person that comes in. And I realized that I went into an old habit that I thought I had broken. And this wasn't today. This was like a couple dates ago, a couple months ago or whatever. And I met somebody phenomenal. Like he's still very present in my life and we're building this amazing friendship and all of this stuff. But me being who I am, I learned early on in, the marriages I was in before that showing a man appreciation is just as important as him showing you appreciation and reciprocal connections. And so I get into the state of wanting to show somebody that I care about them, wanting to show that they don't have to do what they're naturally made to do, which is to pursue you, to court you, to date you, to do all of the things that men naturally want to do if they're interested. And so, because I had been by myself for so long, my masculine started to come out like, no, 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 you don't have to do all this. Like, I'll reach out to you. I'll try to see you. I'll ask you if you're available. And it started to feel funny in my spirit. And I'm saying this so that if you are struggling with this or you catch yourself doing it, stop, pray it away, like write it down, pray it away, have a conversation with your person, because you could be potentially pushing yourself away from what it is that you actually desire. And I say that because if you are turning into the pursuer or putting yourself in the space of trying to show extensively that you want this person to, you're messing up like this natural order, this natural rhythm. Like men are doers, women are receivers. And yes, men want to receive in their own type of way. You got to learn what that looks like for the person that you're dealing with. But if you go and start pursuing the man in this relationship or the masculine energy that you're dealing with, you're putting him in a position to where he can't do what he naturally wants to do because he has no space to be creative. They're not as, I want to say the word, impulsive or go with the flowy when it comes to, I just made up a word, flowy, when it comes to like dating and stuff like that. You have to give them the opportunity to miss you, to pursue you, to let you know their level of interest. And one thing that we become good at doing is taking away from ourselves. If you haven't been in the dating pool for a long time, there are women out there, you guys are professional daters. Kudos to you, because it's some work. It is some work. But there, as women, we will take the attention off of ourselves and pour it into who we are interested in. And it's because we're naturally nurturers by nature. So if you were raised with phenomenal women or men in your life that taught you from young how to date, how to stay present with yourself, how to not become overly engulfed in this situation, then you're good. But if you haven't and you're learning as you go, I want to I want to be the light for the situation. Like, do not pull away from yourself. Continue to take yourself out on dates. Continue to open yourself up to conversations with other people. Continue to love on yourself the way that you want somebody to come in and love on you. Because when you do that, you are allowing somebody to see that no matter if they're in your life or not, you're still going to treat yourself the way that you deserve to be treated. And until this is crucial. So if you're not writing nothing else down, write this down. Until somebody tells you that they want to be exclusive with you, you are single. Be transparent, be open. If you're dating other people, talk to other people. Let that be known. Be very clear. Do not be afraid to be you in this season of your life. This is what it looks like for you. I'm not a serial dater. Like, people don't like when I say it, and it's true, because I don't have the capacity to date multiple people, remember all of these things, um, have like a roster or a calendar. Like, I don't have it. If I meet somebody and I like you, I'm rocking with you until we fall out or you decide otherwise. Like, that's how I am, or I feel like it's not benefiting in the way that I deserve or desire from my partner. And so it can slow down the process of finding my person, but that works for me. For other people, you guys are knocking them out, 3 4 people in a week, you're going through them, and you know what you want, and it works for you. You have to find your niche. But what I want to stress, and shout out to my new best friend, because he was so honest. Like, yes, if somebody's not coming in applying that pressure, if they do not tell you that they want to be exclusive, do not give your all to that person. Don't do that to yourself. You're setting yourself up for failure. Now, I've heard it millions and millions of times, but when it's something that you're so used to doing or something that's become ingrained, you'll naturally fall back into a pattern that you thought you'd healed from until you're re-triggered in that area and you have to make a decision. But it was like a light bulb went off this time, because it's like, no, I told God, when I open up this door, I'm ready to do something different. I'm ready to navigate it in a way that will help me find my person. I'm not having to backtrack, demean myself, lessen my value or my worth or what I desire in a person. If somebody walks away because you have standards and boundaries for yourself, let them walk away. Let them run out the door. Hold the door open for them. How about that? Because they do not need to be in your life in the first place. So until you guys have that exclusivity conversation, you're single. Don't downplay your worth and your value waiting on somebody to see you and choose you when that's what you ultimately want. If you want to date and you're not ready for a serious relationship, by all means do what fits you, but do not put yourself in a position to get hurt because you're waiting on somebody to value you the way that you value yourself. The way that you treat yourself and show up for yourself and pull back or make decisions for yourself is exactly how somebody is going to come in and match your energy. And if they can't, they're going to fall away. And that means they weren't for you. Don't take that as, oh, I need to lower my standards because I'm missing out on people. No, they're moving out the way for the right person to come in and find you. Let them get out your way. And those of you guys with kids, y'all don't want to be sitting here playing with these men that want to dibble and dabble in everything and don't want to make a decision, don't want to commit. You want to wait for the man who knows what he wants. And then let me say this to you guys, because oftentimes when you've been single for so long or you have children, you get into that masculine energy of do, and it's hard for you to allow somebody to come in and help you. Tap back into your feminine. And if you don't know what that looks like, watch videos by me because we're going to start going in heavy on this. There are other amazing people on YouTube, videos, books that can help you learn to pull back and be submissive. And I'm not talking about submission like to a husband. I'm talking about submission to the fact of you are opening yourself up to meet somebody and trust their leadership. That's truly what submission is. You're relinquishing that overarching scheme to be the one to make all of these decisions. You're giving yourself permission to be in your soft, what is it called? Your soft girl era, I think is what everybody's saying now. And allow flow to happen into your life so that you can focus on the things that really matter to you, like taking care of your beauty, being present with your children, loving on your spouse that's coming in, being present in these friendships, going to Zumba class, going to cycling, paint and sips, brunch, just the things that truly make you happy and make you feel like you're in the moment in your life. That is what you want to focus on. And so you have to give yourself permission to step back and allow somebody to take that place of leadership. And if you're not ready and open and willing to do that when the right person comes in, then baby, you may not be ready to be dating right now. So back to the singles chronicles. So that's where I'm at today. I did not accept any dates today. As very flattering as they were, it's starting to happen where the more that I step back and let God lead my life, because I believe in God, and the decisions that I make with any person that I'm having conversations with, I'm dealing with, I'm giving my energy to, um, it's like the more the masculine is loving the feminine. So I'm wanting to get up and doll myself up, not for anybody else, but for myself. It makes me feel good. When I feel good, I'm noticing that anybody that I meet, not just men, women too, are complimenting me on like, oh, you smell so good. Oh, your hair is so pretty. Oh, I love your outfit. Like, it's just these little things, and we don't need validation outside yourself. But let me tell you this, when you feel it on the inside and people are expressing it to you on the outside, it makes you want to show up for yourself that much more. And that is what attracts the people to you that you need. Now, now that we got that out of the way, let me go back to the singles chronicle of being a mom. One of my struggles has always been I don't want to say it could be seen as discipline in my kids, and not in the form of like whooping them, but just like asserting the boundaries that need to be in place for their overindulgence and like the things that they see their friends doing. So this part's going to be quick, and I may make a part two about this because I feel like this is literally a hindrance on it. So when I'm having my me time, and I want to go out and do something for myself, it's like this mom guilt kicks in so heavy, especially because it's just me. I do quality time with my kids every day. I do cook them meals every day. That's our bonding time. We have conversations. They talk to me. I love on them in their love language. That's not just for partnerships, it's for your children too. So if you didn't know that, reach out to me. We can go more in depth about it. I can make a video about it. But when I get ready to leave out that door to go do something for me or to go on a date or go spend time where I feel alive as Yaz, because I'm Yasmin before I'm anything else, um, mom guilt kicks in. And I'm like, am I not spending enough time with them? Am I not doing this? Am I not doing that? You got to stop it, because we can self sabotage. We can sabotage a lot of the things that we truly desire because we're looking at our children like we're not nurturing, we're not loving, and we know that's the furthest thing from the truth. So if you're struggling with that, knock it out. Get out the house, go do what you need to do, dress up, smell good, whatever it is. Like, one thing about me, I love to write, read, listen to music and poetry. So I'm about to do my first spoken word and I'm excited about it. I'm nervous, but I'm so excited about it. But it's something I've been wanting to do for so long, and I was always waiting for to experience all these things with my person. And it's like, no, I'm doing this for me. This is going to make me feel alive on the inside. I know it's going to respark something in me that's going to open up the gateway to something else. And who knows who will be sitting in that crowd when I go to read this poem I created. Um, so it's things like that. When your children see you loving on yourself and taking care of yourself in that manner, you're leading by example. One statement to stop saying is, do as I say and not as I do. That's the last thing people want to listen to. If you're not living a life that they desire for themselves, or it's the best type of life, why would somebody want to follow that? Lead by example. And that's what I'm doing. So we're at like 21 minutes. I didn't expect it to go this long. But if any of this resonated with you, if you agree, disagree, put it in the comments. Let's talk about it. This is a real life situation. There are some things I know that I'm missing that I'm still opening this door up to. I mean, I'm fresh back in the dating game after being married for almost a decade, then being on a season of almost a decade on my own, to now back in the world of trying to merge lives with somebody else and find this person that I could do forever with. It's a journey. It is a journey. And I love it. Every single minute of it. It gets tiring. It gets overwhelming. You just want to quit. I love my bed. I love being at home in the comfort of my home. It's safe to me, but I know one thing for certain is that what I desire is on the other side of my comfort zone. And that's what I want to stress to you guys. Get outside of your comfort zone. So thank you for tuning in. Like, share, subscribe. We're getting real. We're getting raw. We're going to have these conversations. This is a platform for all of us. I'm just planting the seeds so that the fruit of our labor can grow. I love you all, and I hope that you guys have a good night.